Hi, Marianne, it's me again. And today, or rather right now, we're going to be going through how to create a campaign on Facebook Business Manager, some paid advertising. I know you're not very keen on paid advertising, but I promise you it's going to do wonders for your business, and you'll thank me, or you'll thank us later. So I would have gone through the steps of how to create Business Manager. It's also really easy how to create an account and populate your details and all of that. So then this would basically be your launch screen. So you would come here to, on the top left corner, click on Business Manager, and then you would click on Ads Manager. My internet is a tad bit slow today, but it's good because then I can talk through everything. I hope it doesn't take too long. But yeah, we're going to go through it slowly. So as you can see here, we've got Ads Manager, we have campaigns, we have the different metrics that you can look at. We've got results, we've got reach, impressions, cost per result, engagement rate ranking, conversion rate ranking, etc. I would have explained the different metrics to you, but that's not important for now. Now we want to teach how to create an ad. It's really easy. It's really not time consuming, and once you get the hang of it, you will be a pro. So don't you worry about a single thing. So now my page is loading. Like I said, my internet is a tad bit slow. So okay, there's use existing campaign, create new campaign. So we're going to create a new campaign. So here's one thing I want to run you through. So obviously Facebook knows that this is being created by marketers. We have different objectives for our business given where we are in the business cycle. Sometimes you want to just create brand awareness and let people know that, hey, we are hometown and we exist. Sometimes you just want to drive traffic to your website because, look, you've written this amazing blog. You want people to read and to get to know about it. Sometimes there's a really cool video. I think we had a chat around videos for your events. So sometimes there's a really cool video about an event that's happening at hometown and you want people to watch this video. So then your marketing objective could be video views. You can also have lead generation. I know there are times when business is really tough and you just want to generate some leads and get rid of some excess stock and fabric. So this would be a great way to generate leads. I know one that was quite important for you was store traffic, where you can get to meet your clientele and really just connect with them at a personal basis, and have a chat to them about things that you both share passions about. So quilting, haberdashery, the latest trends, new patterns, new fabrics that are in store. So you can do all of that using Facebook. That's how amazing Facebook is. So to make it really easy, we're going to do brand awareness as a start. So I'm going to take you through brand awareness. So you just click on brand awareness. So that's our marketing objective for this campaign that we're creating. So slow internet means that it's going to take a bit of time. We've got conversions there as well. We've got engagement. We've got different metrics. Different marketing objectives that you can possibly look into. Now, campaign name is very important because I assume over time you'll be running a lot of campaigns. So it's very important to name them so that you don't get confused, because it's very easy to name it campaign 1, campaign 2, and then you get really like, what was that campaign about? Who was I trying to target? What were we talking about? So to make it fun, since it's our trial, you and I, so I'll call it Marianne version 5.0 to say, yo, we're creating Marianne version 5.0. This is a Marianne who knows how to create campaigns and is going to have an amazing time doing it. Like I said, it's really easy. Don't worry about it. There's create split test just below that, where you can have an A/B test to create, an A/B test your creative, placement, audience, and delivery optimization strategies. What that simply means in regular terms, without being fancy, is that you have 2 separate ads that are running, and so you decide, you decide on different imagery, different placement, different audiences, and then you see what works best for you, and then you make a decision on what works best, and then you run with the ad that's giving you the best results. So you have these ads running concurrently, and then you can decide on what works best. And then another exciting thing for me, which I love about Facebook, is the campaign budget optimization, where really you can set a limit. So I've just clicked that button. So you can I've set the daily limit to 250 Rand. Excuse that my account is set to South Africa, so it's in a South African currency, but you would see pounds there. So you can have a daily budget, or you can have a lifetime budget. So you can say, okay, every day I want to spend 250 Rand, and that's how much I want to spend on my Facebook ads. And it'll stop there. You can increase it, you can decrease it, etc. So I've got it set there at 250. And then when we're done, we're going to click on set up account, and it's going to lead us to a new page where I'm going to teach you more exciting things. So account country for me is South Africa, but you can obviously change it. You can be in South Korea, Slovenia, Slovakia, Singapore, New Zealand, Nepal. Really, you can send your ads to wherever you want in the world. Love Facebook. Currency, South African Rand. We can change it to the Swiss franc. We can change it to the Japanese yen, euros, Egyptian pound. Didn't know the Egyptians use pounds. Quite interesting. And time zone, very important. I've got Africa, Johannesburg, but there's also America, Los Angeles. Very important that you set your time zone to the right place, because you don't want your ads running at midnight in the UK because you set it to American time, and then no one ever gets to see your ads, and then you'll be like, oh no, Abner and Artemisa, you lied to me and said paid advertising will give me results, and then you don't get the results. It's because you had the wrong time zone. So it's very important to have the right time zone. Anyway, so when we're done with this, we move on to the next sort of type of setting. Again, my internet is a bit slow, but then we have audience, we have placements, we have budget. So we'll start from here. So as you can see, first I'll start on the right. You have audience size. What Facebook does, it gives you an estimation of the number of people that you can reach with this ad based on the settings that you select on the left. So without having clicked anything here, we have 1.4 to 3.9K potential audience size. Those are the people that are likely to see your ad. So we'll start by creating an audience. You can have custom audiences. You can create new audiences. So I'm going to create new audience, and I'll go for a lookalike audience. I've gone through lookalike. So lookalike audiences are people where you reach new people on Facebook who are similar to your most valuable audiences, or people that look like people that would buy from Hometown. So Facebook has all sort of fancy, interesting algorithms that help us find these lookalike audiences, and sometimes they're based on the emails that you input or customer information. I'll go through that a bit later. So click on lookalike audiences, and then select your lookalike audience source. It could be custom audience with LTV, which is people that you would have inputted, or you can have a custom audience. Here it says create an audience of your own existing customers or prospects who interacted with your business. So these are people who came onto your page, people that visited pages that are similar to yours, people that would be keen on quilting or haberdashery. So we'll go with those people for now. And that's our audience. That's who we would be going for in this particular ad. I think also when you're doing this, maybe have your tabs closed. That will be nice. Then maybe it can be a bit faster. So your sources can be your website traffic. You need a pixel for this. It's a little bit complicated, so we'll skip that for now. But you can basically choose audience sources from offline activity, app activity if you had an app but you don't have one, people that viewed your videos, people that you got leads from, or your customer list. So we'll go for customer list. This is based on your existing customer information. So this is the easiest for now. So we'll select that. Connect to Business Manager to create audience. So connect, yes. Then we'll select that. Next. Move account, yes. Okay, I've reached an account maximum. Let's go back. Create new audience, lookalike audiences. Select your audience source. Let's say custom audience. Sorry, I was supposed to choose Facebook page, so please ignore that. So these are people that have come through onto my Facebook page and have interacted with me, etc. So add people to audience, people that I would say are part of Residents at Country View. So I'll choose Residents at Country View. That's the account that I've been using as a sample to show you how to do certain things. So this is everyone who has engaged with this page in the past 365 days. So my page, so your page would be Hometown. And these will be people that have engaged with Hometown in the last 365 days. Then we name the audience. I'll name it Abner's Trial. Audience names are quite important, so you want to make sure you choose the right audiences so you always know. So whatever works for you, whatever will be easy for you to remember is what you should choose. So then we create that audience, and this is the audience that we will target with this particular campaign. And then your custom audience was created, so done. And then we'll say it's showing less than 10 people see my reach. So you can also make decisions on audiences by how many people it will reach, because it doesn't make sense to pay for an ad that will reach less than 10 people. So South Africa, we say everyone in this location. You can change it around. People who live in this location. So for you, it would be people who live in Rochester, people who recently visited Rochester, people who are traveling in Rochester. So you can decide who you're targeting. You can change around the age, so we'll say maybe we want 22-year-olds to 59-year-olds. Gender, we can focus on women because, I mean, we said that Hometown has more women. Language, we're obviously in England, so you might want to choose English. But then again, you can decide that your clientele maybe speaks French, so you can add other languages. Detailed targeting. And then we scroll down here to daily budget, where we set our budget, and then we can just click on, so you can just play around with that. I set it at 50 Rand and the other at the beginning of the video, so you can just click continue. So format is quite important. Well, let's start here. Let's start with the format. You can have a single video image, you can have a carousel. So I'll click here on carousel to demonstrate to say what pictures you would want to have in your ad and how you want them to appear. So you can have a single image or video. And then here you can add some text to your ad. So we're going to say whatever you're doing. So if you want to add fabrics coming to you soon, so we're assuming maybe this is an ad about a sale or an event. Looking forward to seeing you at Hometown. Oops, my spelling is horrendous. Hometown. So you can select either of those. You can basically decide on what it is that you want to add to your ad in terms of text. Then you can also add images. You can do slideshows. You can add a URL if you want. Destination URL is basically where people will be led to as they engage with this ad. You can have a headline for your ad. Let's say it's about events. So we can say calling all quilt lovers. Okay, this is the headline for our ad. You can add a description if you want. It's optional. You can add a URL. I'm going to just show you how to do that, but for now, maybe let's just select an image. Okay, it's still loading. I'm going to just select an image of this house. Okay, this is a trial, remember, so it's just really random. I'm just showing you how it works. Then this is the house that would then appear on your ad, and it would say calling old quilt lovers. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't be calling quilt lovers to your house. You probably have a quilting fabric or something quite interesting there, but this is just me showing you how it works. URL important because this is what people are going to link up to. You can use a URL to an event you've created on your website. You can have a URL to a Facebook page, to a blog that you've written. It really depends on what you're trying to achieve with this particular ad. So I'm going to go to that page that I had created, okay, for one of the pages that I managed, just to show you. So I'll come here to okay, let me click on this one, tweet. I'm just copying a URL. Literally, I'm just copying a URL, so it has nothing to do with anything. It just means when people go into this ad, they will then get linked up to this URL. So we're going to paste the URL there, and then people will get led to this page when they engage with the ad. My thing is taking a bit long, but I believe we will get there soon. So calling all quilt lovers. There's the picture that I put. This is my URL. Then you can also add you can also add a call to action button. So we can say send message, apply now, book now, contact us, download, get code, etc. So I'll just use contact us now, for example. Every time you add a change, it shows it here. So this is basically what your ad would look like. So you have calling all quilt lovers, you have an amazing picture, you have a call to action, contact us, and then you have a URL that will show people what to click on. And then when you're done with that, you can just say you want to preview your ad. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is what the ad is going to look like. Contact us. This is just an example. So if you had put the URL for your hometown or your homepage, this is what it would look like. Maybe let's actually go to hometown. Let's go to hometown, Rochester. Let's see what it would look like. Website. My internet is from 1971. It is so slow. Oh, this site can't be reached. Why? Why when we're trying to show Marian how to do this? No. Okay, it's taking a bit of time. Okay, it's still loading. Let's see if it loads. Is it my internet? No, my internet is connected. So let's hope it connects, because I really would like to show you this. Let's see, reload. Marian, is your website down? Or is it just me? Okay, it's taking a bit of time. Okay, let's go back to Ads Manager. So, the link field, something is missing here. So it's asking me for a link. So let me just do this. I'm going to take www.hometown. So I'll just paste that link. Okay, and then we've got www.hometown. Okay, but hometown is not okay. So it would say see more at hometownrochester.co.uk, but that's obviously not loading because it's not loading because of the website is down. This picture it bothers me a bit, but I think it gets the message across. So this would be your text that you've put there. So where we say that this is the text on your ad, where it says looking forward to seeing you at hometown. And then we would have calling all quilt lovers, which would be our headline for our ad. Then we've got our call to action, contact us. And this is basically what your ad would look like. And then once you're done, you would just click on confirm. And then you would have, okay, the hometown page is still not running. Okay, but then once you click confirm, you will then have, let's refresh preview. Okay, so I've done that. Yeah, so this is what your ad is going to look like. So when you're done, you would just basically click confirm, and then you would have a campaign that's running. But I'm not going to click that because yeah, this is just a demo video. But once you're done, you just click confirm, and then you would have your first campaign up and running, and then you are pretty much sorted. So that's how you set up a campaign on Facebook. I will go through how to do an audience soon.